In mid-June, the Rural Affairs Minister, Elin Jones, visited Ty Talgarth at Nantymoel in the Ogmore Valley, where Jonathan Pugh and his family have run an organic farm shop since 2005. Nominated as one of the top 50 farm shops in the UK by the Daily Telegraph, Ty Talgarth specialises in selling Welsh Black beef products from the family herd.
It was a big step when we started in the beginning. Big commitment to both my family and wife and I. We spend a lot of hours in the shop, and but it's very, very nice to see your own produce being sold and happy customers coming back on a regular basis to repurchase the product. And it's all very satisfying then when people come back and say, oh, that steak was nice, or that piece of beef or piece of lamb or whatever.
I've been really heartened by the enthusiasm of these farmers here in Ty Talgarth and their commitment to producing good quality local food, and then to be killing it locally and selling it directly to consumers here from the farm. And they've developed a good sound product, and they are proving success here because they are able to tell the story of good quality, locally bred animals that are there for people to hear the story about how they've been bred, cared for, how they've been killed locally, the story that more and more consumers want to hear about the meat that they're eating, and therefore the consumers can have full confidence that they're eating the best local product here from Ty Talgarth. More farmers in Wales are interested in doing this. It won't suit every farmer, and in fact if everybody did it, it would flood the market. But for some farmers in some parts of Wales, then they will look to reconnect directly with the consumer, cut out the middleman, and have that direct relationship with the consumer. And that's good because it means that there's a more of a diverse market out there for Welsh farm product.
The Minister's visit to Ty Talgarth also marked the launch of Welsh Black Wales Limited, a cooperative of 6 farmers, including Jonathan Pugh, which has already started to produce Welsh Black beef burgers for Tesco under the Really Welsh label.
We're all organic and we're all keeping Welsh Black cattle. Basically to find a premium market for our Welsh Black beef. Again, similar along the lines of the shop, we didn't want the Welsh Black beef being lost in the commodity market and losing the name and status of the product. We're looking at markets such as beef burgers, organic pies. We got total integrity with the product. We know exactly which way it's been produced, fed, transport, the slaughtering aspect. We've got total control on the whole business. And we hope that consumers will recognise us and we will be rewarded for it.
Well, these group of farmers came to me about 6 months ago and asked would I form an AgriScope group on their behalf. AgriScope is a farm management development programme that's run by the Welsh Assembly Government and delivered through Mentor to Business. And we, as they requested, we got together 6 months ago and tried to think of a way to add value to the produce that they had, which was namely Welsh Black cattle. One of their first customers are the Really Welsh company, who there's a synergy being created there, and the burgers that they're producing from the Welsh Black cattle is now going to go into Tesco's. Everybody knows about Welsh Black, but we're not actually getting the market recognition, and I think it's something that this will hopefully be the start of it, and that will go from strength to strength.
As you can kind of see from the packaging we've got here on the table, where it's quite bold packaging, and just really trying to tell the story and about where things are produced, about the farmers or about the person that's producing the products. And I think that's been a success really, and that we do explain to people this is where it's come from. This is the times of the year that certain products are in season, and following on from that, customers' reactions have been good in terms of the burgers as well, and really kind of saying it's about time. We've got them into Tesco, so they should be going in shortly. But it's great to have them in local communities and farm shops like we've seen here today, and in all sorts of places, so they're accessible to as many Welsh people as possible.
The mitre of the Aberdeen Angus does need to be taken on because it's pretty dominant in some of our supermarkets, and getting the Welsh Black beef burger in there I think is going to be really a welcome addition to the brand of Welsh products in supermarkets, and branded of course under the really successful brand of Really Welsh, where they have been developing the brand of Really Welsh in a variety of products, and now of course taking on the Really Welsh Black beef burger. The work that's been done here with a group of farmers under the Agriscope banner, able to work together collectively, because in larger contracts such as this with multiple retailers then who look for continuity of supply, then probably you're only able to do that as a group of farmers, and as a group of farmers you're stronger in the marketplace than if you're entering the marketplace as an individual farmer, and that's a strong story to be telling as well.
Does the Welsh Black beef burger meet with the ministerial seal of approval?
The minister's had 2 bites of Welsh Black beef burger, and even though it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not used to eating beef burgers at that early in the day, but I thought it was wonderful.